You know, the word great can mean something like terrific or fantastic. It can also mean something large or immense. We're using the word in the latter sense in this video, and you'll see why. United Fruit Company, known today as Chaquita, used to have a ton of land in Guatemala. It had so much land, in fact, that when Jacobo Arbenz was elected president in 1951, he forced the company to sell the land it wasn't using back to the Guatemalan government so the government could distribute it to poor peasants. United Fruit Company found this arrangement unsatisfactory, and they went to their former head, Dole, who'd since become the director of the CIA. Dole had the CIA back a right-wing coup against the democratically elected Arbenz government. United Fruit Company got to keep their land, and in turn Guatemala suffered under a dictatorship and was plunged into 36 years of civil war. In 2010, Americans learned the term rescission, which is an insurance company policy of dropping someone from their roles over the most minute detail. There was a huge public outcry, and no one bore the brunt of it more than WellPoint, thanks to the company's breast cancer algorithm. It turns out that WellPoint maintained a policy where anyone who it covered who was diagnosed with breast cancer had her file flagged, and a claims adjuster would pore over it, looking for anything, even a clerical error, that would give the company legal grounds to drop that person from their roles. After the enormous backlash that ensued, WellPoint said that they would stop the practice. You know how forced servitude is illegal in the US? Well, apparently someone forgot to tell Walmart. In 2004, it came out that the company routinely locked their overnight cleaning staff into the stores. The company maintained that a key was always on hand, but there were at least 2 instances documented where workers injured themselves on the job and had to wait for hours before going to the hospital while they waited for a manager to show up with the key. IBM, long-standing retailer of computers, was also the company that supplied the Nazis with the early computing machines they used to make their death camps maximally efficient. Thanks to the thousands of Hollerith punch card calculators that IBM sold to the Third Reich and provided technical support for, the Nazis were able to round up people, send them off to concentration camps, and keep track of their deaths, which totaled an estimated 21 million POWs and civilians throughout the 12 years the Third Reich was in power. And when the US government placed an embargo on doing business with Germany, IBM kept its hand in the country through its Swiss subsidiary. If you like this video, you'll love the article 10 Great Moments in Corporate Malfeasance on How Stuff Works. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you'll find tons of other great videos too. There was a huge backlash, and WellPoint said in 2010, shortly after this came out, that it would stop. There was a huge backlash, and WellPoint said that it would stop. I'm almost there, man. There was a huge backlash, and the company said it would stop. That sounds so stupid, like it's missing a detail. There was a huge backlash, and as a result, WellPoint said it would stop the practice. Oh man, we got it.